All right. We are live here on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get started. We have definitely been getting some more um, subscribers to our YouTube channel, and I just wanted to say welcome to some of our new people. That's so exciting. I hope that you'll be able to join me here live on some of the episodes here soon. If not, you are able to rewatch the live streams as of now. I will still put those up, but I also have this in a podcast playlist that kind of fast forwards through a little bit and gets down to the topic of the day if you're antsy and you don't want to do like the live stream, if you don't want to be a part of the live stream. Now, my hopes with the live stream is that eventually we will have people that will be comfortable with talking in the comments, that they will be comfortable with chiming in here on the podcast on whatever topic that we are discussing for that day. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having a good time with the series so far. We've already had 21 episodes, and today it's going to be episode 22. Oh my goodness. We are planning this wedding. Let me tell you, this is an exciting, exciting time. So, looks like our sound check is doing fabulous over here. So, we can go ahead and get started. So, let's see. Make sure everything else is pretty good to go. It looks like we are. I will switch back and forth with my notes for anyone that is new and doesn't know what I'm doing when I'm leaning forward so much. But you will see me look at my notes here from time to time as well. So let me get into those now. All right. All right, so we have our notes. Lights, camera, action. Let's start the show. Here's a little bit of advice from me to help your love story unfold. This is your wedding series, and we are planning your wedding and telling your love story from the beginning. Now, some of you have been with me along this journey from age 14-year-old you. That's where we started. I know nobody gets married at that time, but we did start planning from there so you could see where the expenses and who pays for what comes from when it comes to a wedding. Many people get to the engagement and they've never seen like what weddings could cost, what it's like, who pays for the house, all these things. I know we talk about that over here. But in today's episode, this is episode 22, and we are talking about your engagement party. Oh my goodness. And who's paying for this? So we definitely are going to be tackling cost in this episode, as well as, getting a chance to understand what it feels like to just celebrate you and how to do that at your engagement party. Let's get started. Let's jump in. All right. So, what are some of the costs for an engagement party? So some of those costs may include invitations. Up until now, you guys saw in my other previous episodes, we did talk about how you can do your invites either digitally, or you can create them on your computer, or you can have them bought. So that is going to be up to you to start researching all those different modes of how you want to present your invitation for your engagement party. Now, moving on from the invitations, we did talk about venue space. So this is going to be, where do you want to have your engagement party? What sounds like a good place to you to have it? And I want to throw out some ideas on this one. Now, we did talk about like a house party that's keeping it very intimate, very close friends and family members. But if you did not want to have to spend too much money, you could opt to do something like a park. If you were thinking about a venue, you could do like a park. You could have an engagement party at your church. Maybe they won't charge you to have it there. Nowadays, you just never know. churches are just not the way that they were back in the day. So they might end up asking you for some kind of money to have it there. You just never know. And then something that I think is really cool is to have it like at a pool party. If you're having like a summer or spring engagement, think about having a pool party, outdoor pool party at your own home or someone else's home, or like I said, like your parents' house. Also, if you have access to like a place that hosts pool parties themselves and they're not going to like charge you a whole bunch to do it, or if money is no object, just pick a place to have a pool party. Pool parties is something I think that most people don't think about for engagements. I know that me and my husband are more like the like party type. So we don't want something that's super boring. We want a lot of activities and things like that. So parents, listen up. You are the ones that traditionally pays for the engagement party. So throw something that fits their aesthetic, their style, their personalities. Don't just give them a boring party because that's what you want is a boring party, okay? Think about them. And what they would like. Okay. Maybe you guys can sit and start planning this a little bit together, but don't stress out the fiancés too much on this. You can just kind of pick their brains a little bit and then run with it. Don't stress them out. They just got engaged. They're just basking in that glow and that awesomeness and that happiness, that joy, that peace of being engaged. So, just remember that. Try to, just think by now you should know your children, parents. By now you should know your children and what they like. And like I said, if not, go ahead and ask them and talk to them. You could do a picnic in the park. That's something super fun and easy to do as well. But if you just want to keep it chill and low key, you don't want to worry about a venue space, then have it in your backyard or have it inside of your house, parents. Okay. So you don't need to stress out about the venue. Remember, this is the engagement party, not the wedding. The next thing is decorations. One of the decor pieces that I said that you could incorporate right out the bat is one of the pictures from the proposal. If you only got video, screen grab one of the pictures from there and use that for one of the decor pieces at the engagement party. And either you could do it like on a table, like an 8x10, or you can do like one of those easel bigger like poster size photos or canvas or whatever you want to do, frame it, whatever. Okay. And so, but that's like a cool thing to have that I think a lot of people don't think about is an actual like proposal photo, not just like the posed pictures. Those are great, but I specialize in candid, as you guys know, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that as well. Let's see. We also have the food and beverages. So think about an amazing theme that would go with this as well. So think about a theme that fits the fiancés. Think about a theme that fits them. They might want to just go ahead and tell you what their theme is and what they want to keep to the entire like wedding series. But if they don't have a theme just yet and they're like, we don't really care, just go with it, just keep it simple, guys. You don't have to go crazy with trying to do, like, for an example, I don't know, let's just name something, a strawberry party and everything in there is strawberry. You don't need to go and do something like that. Okay. You don't need to make it like that specific when it comes to the engagement party. Remember, this is just a time to celebrate them being engaged. Everyone's excited. Everyone wants to love on them. People might be people might be ready to bring them a gift. So this is a great time to be able to do that. Okay. Sometimes I just talk so fast and then I feel like a lot of us are having that issue when we are doing like these podcasts and stuff. But okay, think about activities. Think about some activities, some games, something entertaining, something lively, something that people can do at the engagement party. A lot of time people get to the venue, the food and the decor and beverages, and it's like, sweet, you checked all those off. Now, what are people going to do at the actual party? You don't want a boring party, okay? You don't want a boring party. So think of some, fun activities. The great thing about having it like at somewhere like the park or the beach or like a pool party setting is that it's going to automatically give you like a chance to have activities like figured out. You know what I mean? Like whether that be like hacky sack or board games, or if you're at a pool party, obviously swimming, or at the beach swimming. And so just giving a chance for everyone to say hello, give the bride and groom a big hug and all that good stuff. Now, something you don't want to forget to have at the engagement party, parents, listen up. Something that you don't want to forget to have at their engagement party is a content creator. A content creator, you're a content creator, me. I am going to be your personal paparazzi for the day. So that means that all of your guests are going to remain hands free. They don't need to be carrying around their cell phone, trying to take photos and videos, all the decor and the couple. And of course, trying to sneak all those selfies of themselves. They can just have fun and be in the moment and like be a part of the party, right? So everybody put away your phones. You don't even need to bring them into the party. You can leave them in your car if you need to. Leave them at home. You should know how to get to the venue, okay? So, okay, maybe take them with you. You might for safety reasons. Somebody might need to call you, maybe emergency back home. So don't listen to that last part. Bring your phone, but don't take your phone out if you don't need it, if it's not an emergency. If you're just trying to take pictures, guest, please let the content creator grab all of that. That's my expertise. Okay. So I'm going to get you all the pictures back in less than a day, less than 24 hours. You're going to have them in the unedited form. And then within 48 hours from the party, you're going to have all of it. You're going to have like edited stuff, that like little short videos and pictures and just all the fun stuff. Okay. So also, I can live stream it. If you have family and friends that are in another country, another state, and they can't be there, I can also live stream it. So that is another service that I provide. And that's only if you want me to. I don't have to live stream your event. Maybe you don't want to live stream your engagement party. So yeah, those are the major things. Now, you guys have heard me say over and over again, the point of all of this is to celebrate the couple, the fiancés. You don't need to go so crazy with all this elaborate decorations and elaborate food and elaborate venues. Keep it simple. Now, if you have a ton of money and that's what you want to do and that's your aesthetic, then go for it. But if you are more of a DIY family, do it yourself type of family, you're trying to keep things on a budget, you have a budget bride that's in front of you, don't go crazy here. This is the engagement party. This is the second wedding event in your wedding series. Oh my gosh. And I know, I know that it's exciting. I know that like you could get to this point and it's like let's just go wild. Let's go wild. Let's go wild with it. But you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that. So let's keep going here. For the guest, I'm going to throw this in here. It's kind of like let's see. I'm going to throw this in here as kind of like a little bonus, like planning tip for the engagement party as a guest. Guest, you don't need to go wild with a gift at the engagement party. Now, if there's something that you think would be like stand out, amazing, you just like they have to have it, then go ahead. I know that my good pal, she sent me a mug that says, "Does this ring make me look engaged?" And so that mug is so amazing. It's so cute. I need to show y'all that mug. It's so cute. She found it online and she sent it to me. Now, obviously, every time I think about, my engagement and stuff, I think about that mug. Every time I see that mug, I think about the engagement. So it's kind of cute and like that time in my life of being engaged and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, you want to bring something that, is stand out, memorable for the engagement, maybe something from y'all's past, whatever. But if you don't want to bring like a hard gift to the engagement party, that's okay. You don't have to. There's going to be plenty more wedding events to bring gifts. This is about celebrating the couple. But we know that money is an issue for most people in this world. So if you want to bring like a monetary gift, you guys have heard me say this before. I never used to think that money was much of a gift. But now with the times that we live in, how crazy things are and expensive they are, why not right off the bat bring the couple, bride and groom, like, some form of little cash that you may have. Just think of it as like a little love stash that they could have for leading up to their wedding. Maybe they could put it towards their honeymoon, maybe they put it towards the wedding itself, maybe they put it towards, like, their bachelor parties, whatever. But you just kind of want to say, I love you, I care about you, I'm thinking about you guys, and just giving them a little bit of money. So they probably have a million candles at each of their places, because remember, these are couples that are dating for marriage. They don't live together. So you don't need to get them like household stuff. You can worry about that when it comes to the actual wedding, okay? Or the wedding shower or bridal shower and all that stuff. So right now it's just the engagement party. So just have fun, celebrate with them, have a good time, and yay, you guys are having your engagement party. It's so much fun. It's so cool. All right, so let's talk about the budget binder right now. The budget binder, the budget binder. All right, so in each episode, you guys know we talk about the cost, the breakdown, all the good stuff. Who's paying for this? So the budget binder, what's going in there today? And today, what's going into the budget binder is the engagement party itself. We broke down what some of the costs of those things could be. You may not have all those costs, okay? So just put in the budget binder what, you put engagement party, and then you're going to put what was the things that you guys had for your engagement party, okay? So if you didn't get a venue, don't put venue down there and make up some cost. Like, that would be silly. You didn't have a venue, it was for free at your parents' house, okay? So you guys get the gist. So just go down the list, and whatever it is that you bought, put it into the budget binder. So parents, you'll probably have to tell your children like what you spent for each of the things, okay? Now, if you are at this point in your journey and you are fiancés, you are engaged, betrothed, oh my gosh, all the things, all the beautiful things, or if you are a parent that is planning this engagement party for them, maybe you're a couple that your parents couldn't afford to pay for, your engagement party, or maybe this is your first time being on the podcast here with me and you didn't know that that's who traditionally paid for the party. So you guys as a couple are paying for the party, and that's fine. No matter what, if you're any of these people that are in this stage of the planning right now, I would love to hear from you. Send me an email. Let's talk some more about it, as well as would you like to be here on my podcast with me? So we could have a video call, a little chat. I'll ask you some questions about how the engagement planning is going or how it went, and like for the engagement party itself. And then we'll share the video right here on the podcast. So it'll be like a replay, right? It'll be a replay. We won't do that one live. We'll do like a replay. So let me know if you'd like to do that. Send me an email at yourcontentcreator@yahoo.com. And guess what? Guys, we're out of time. We are out of time. But we're going to be having a new series. Well, not a new series, but a new season coming up. Oh my gosh. This was the last episode, you guys, in season 1. This was the last episode. So this was season 1 of Your Wedding Series. We are continuing the wedding series for the entire year. And so we are going to be in season 2. So we'll be talking more about the wedding planning process. Make sure that you're looking at the title, because it'll tell you what the topic is for the day. Okay, so hopefully this is helping you to plan. You're getting something out of this. I hope so. I really, 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 really hope so. I hope that this is helping you to plan your wedding the right way. And you guys know that that's what this part of the series was about for season 1, was planning there it goes again. Planning your wedding the right way before he proposes. So planning, dating for marriage. That's what we were talking about. Not the people that's dating in the world. That's they don't really need a lot of help. I mean, they do, but it's a different type of help. And so this series was about dating for marriage the right way and how you can do that. And a lot of the questions that people have when they get to engagement, it's like we answered them in those episodes of who's paying for the ceremony and reception, who's paying for the different things when it comes to the wedding, who's paying for the house that we're going to move into after the honeymoon. Most people have a trouble answering those questions because they weren't dating for marriage the right way. We were sold a lie when we were in high school and middle school. So that's why we are planning this wedding for 14-year-old you, and then we fast forward until the time you get engaged, and then we're going all the way through until you have your big wedding day. So, all right, you guys, I will see you in the next episode, and that will be season 2. Bye, lovebirds.